Now, we know that every gospel that is in the Orthodox or in the Matins is about his resurrection. So the empty tomb, they come to see. And so today, now, he gives these very harsh words. And he says, O pistevsas ke baptistis sothήσετε, o de apistasas katakrithisete. Those are very hard words. It says, again, he who believes and is baptized will be saved, but he who does not believe will be condemned, or actually better in the Greek, krino, to judge, will be harshly judged, because we have the katakrino, okay, so will be harshly judged. So today, in today's society, we have this idea that we can create a teddy bear Jesus, so that less and less we have to believe. So we can form Christianity in our image. So if we want to believe in the resurrection, great. Όταν θέλουμε να πιστεύουμε ότι ο Χριστός αναστάθηκε, καλά. Όταν δεν το πιστεύεις αυτό, καλά. That's what the world tells us today. And if you desire that, well, you don't have to be part of a church community, you can be saved by yourself, believe that too. So, or maybe you don't even have to believe. Maybe all you got to do is just, when you get close to death, say, God, if you're out there, have mercy on me. And so here we have the very harsh words of Jesus that says very clearly, to be saved, believe, pistevsas, and be baptized. So there's his two requirements that he gives. Okay? Believe and be baptized. Sounds, in fact, very Protestant, right? I mean, that's the two sacraments that the Protestant church has kept, right? Faith, have faith, and then be baptized. But it is for us as Orthodox, it is much more than that. It is belief in what? Belief in the resurrection. Belief that there is no salvation outside the church. A lot of people do not want to hear that, because they hear, wait a minute now, if I don't come to this building, I can't be saved. That's not what the church is saying. The church is saying is that if you desire to not be part of the community, όταν δεν θέλεις να είσαι μέλος στη κοινότητά μας εδώ στην Εκκλησία, then you are not part of salvation. Because Jesus Christ gave you two commandments, right? The great commandments. He says, love the Lord thy God, and love one another as I have loved you. You can't do that by yourself. If you are only by yourself, then you are a narcissist. I love myself, I'm in love with myself, I look good, and I'm going to heaven. And the answer is, according to that, according to Jesus' words, no, you're not. Because you are not part of a community. That's the beauty of now our Orthodox faith, because this is what we've grown up in. We bring our infants to get baptized as part of a community. We gather together in dances as a community. We run our Greek festival together as a community. So those people that come to me and say, Father, I want to be part of the church, but I don't want to be involved in anything. Then you don't want to be part of the church. Okay, this is part of the church. You're sitting here, and whoever is out there also. All right? So you are part of this community. But Jesus' words are very harsh. Believe and be baptized, and you will be saved. But then we have the gospel reading. And the gospel reading now is the Canaanite woman, right? It doesn't say anything about her belief. It doesn't say that she believed. All it says is that she went on her knees and she prayed and said, Lord God, Son of David, have mercy on me. The prayer was not directed to her. She didn't say, save me. She says, I have a daughter. Please help me save the daughter. And Jesus' answer, well, the disciples' answer is, hey, get this woman away from me. She's bugging us. She's bothering us. Off you go, because you're a Canaanite woman. You're not part of our family. And so Jesus answered and says, what? He says, I have come for Israel. I haven't come for you. I've come for Israel. So even Jesus gives her now this harsh word. But what does she do? She persists. It doesn't say she persisted in faith. She persists and she says, no, I want you to have mercy on me and my daughter. And then he says, after he says, you're not part of the house of Israel, I've come. She says, wait a minute now. She says, but even those now, even dogs, because he makes a reference to dogs, and she comes back and she says, no, even the dogs can eat off the crumbs that fall from the table. Those crumbs being the grace of God. And now our church becomes open now to many, many people. And so the lesson that we get from the gospel reading is, yes, believe and be baptized and you will be saved. But even for those that need help in their unbelief, then there is a place for them too. And our role, our job, our obligation, our responsibility as Christians, την ευθύνη που έχουμε ως χριστιανός, εδώ στην Εκκλησία, είναι να δίνουμε βοήθεια σε αυτούς που έχει αμβολία, που δεν έχει τη δυνάμει για το πίστη που εμείς το έχουμε. So it is our role, our obligation to help those now who are struggling in their faith, to help those who have doubt in their faith, and to let them know that there's nothing wrong with that they are part of our community. I do talk to many people who are afraid to come to church. Father, I haven't been to church in 10 years. Father, I don't know if I can come to church. Father, I own a bar. I can't really come to... Okay, none of those are good reasons. But we have to now reach out and say, you know what? It doesn't hurt to every once in a while make a visit here and to be part then of our community. Because according to Jesus' words, this now is what will get us into heaven, to believe and be baptized, and you will be saved.